Hello, Norfolk, and the Parochial Council of St Botolphs of the Bang. In the bounce. On the bounce. St Botolphs on the bounce. Yes. Audrey Blenkinsopp here, from sunny Ramsbottom in the fair county of Lancashire. Yes, and we are fair. We're not all slag heaps and whippets up here, you know. Although officially we are in the county of Greater Manchester, but it doesn't have the same ring to it, does it? And anyway, when I was born, we were in Lancashire, so I'm sticking to it. So I'm absolutely honoured and delighted to have been invited to your little soiree tonight. It seems my celebrity has reached further afield than the Rosendale Valleys Women's Institute. Now, some of you may remember me from the last outing, and it may come as a bit of a shock to you, but I'm not without nerves on these occasions. My yoga teacher once said to me, "Audrey, you've too much adrenaline surging through your veins. You need to try more meditation." I thought, yes, I'd rather go out and buy 3 new shades of lipstick and down a large glass of sweet cherry, thank you very much. That's my meditation. Or medication, I suppose. So, you've probably heard of me through the gossip channels that are Tom and Deirdre Bartholomew. They contacted the Reverend Eustace Crankshaw, Fortescue Crankshaw, yes, and told him of my fundraising prowess, and immediately he said, yes, let's have her. The Bartholomews are long-time acquaintances of some close friends of ours, although why our friends bother with them is anybody's business. Of course, you know that they're theatricals. They love this sort of thing. It's Deirdre and Brad who are the main protagonists. I mean, Tom will perform with his arms up his back, but his talents lie in other directions. Oh, I don't know whether you're aware, but he was the inspiration behind John Sullivan's Only Fools and Horses character, Del Boy. He wheels and deals like the haggling high priest of the Grand Bazaar. Don't trust him. In fact, the only sane one amongst them is their daughter, Angelica. Only she's been known to bang drums occasionally. Or she used to. Anyway, I'm known far and wide here in the Northwest for my fundraising and charity work. I once made the Guinness Book of Records for making the most pots of lemon curd in one go. And if you need to know my recipe, you can tune into my YouTube channel. Just ask Tom for the recipe when you see him next. Now, Tom rang me the other evening and he said, "Audrey, how much money did you make for the WI when you made all those vats of lemon curd?" And I said, "Tom, I made a fortune. So much that in itself could be an entry, or worthy of an entry, into the Guinness Book of Records." And he said, "Well, we happen to be raising funds for the church. Would you be willing to come along and whip up some fervour here in Norfolk?" And I said, oh, Tom, try and stop me. Neville, that's my husband. Well, he did try and stop me. Oh, I must apologise for his absence, but the man's a heathen. He has no interest in church matters and declares himself an agnostic. And yet he said to me the other day, well, he thought he was a millennial man just because he washed up occasionally, not realising the irony in that. And I said, "Neville, if it hadn't been for the Son of God himself being born 2,000 years ago, there would be no such thing as a millennium, or a millennial man for that matter." And he just shrugged and he laughed and he said, "Oh, well, if you must do it, why don't you dress up as that Irish layabout from the Live Aid, gobby-girled off and hurl obscenities at them?" I said, "Neville, I'm a lady. I don't go in for scatological utterances." Anyway, I digress. So my main purpose tonight is to get you to ferret about in your handbags and rummage in your slacks trouser pockets for any bit of spare cash you may have. Flash as you cash, leave as you lolly, throw as you do. Slosh as much dosh as you can into those envelopes that are coming through your letterboxes any day now, and return them to the Parochial Church Council of St Botolphs round the bend. On the bog. In the bag. No, St Botolphs on the bounce. Care of the Reverend Crankshaw, Fortescue Crankshaw. Yes. Oh, and don't forget. Neville, it's on the bounce, not in the bounce.